Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BlueMaxima, and it's time for some Fight for Fortune. This is a card game, if you couldn't tell. A very... I'm not sure what to call it. It plays like a trading card game, but it's not really a trading card game. I don't know. Let's just skip all the intro crap if we can. Nope. Nice intros though. Alright, so Uncharted Fight for Fortune. I do own both expansions for this, and they add more content, I'll just say that. If you want more content for this game, the expansions are the best place to go for it. You know, anytime it just doesn't want to load, thank you. Yep, menus are very similar to Uncharted Golden Abyss. Let's just have a look around the options first. You unlock avatars throughout the game. So I'll just pick up Nathan Drake for whatever reason. You also unlock card backings and backgrounds for the game. Game settings also include oh, hello, I got a trophy. Didn't even know I could do that. Sound effects, music, and fast game speed. You want to turn on fast game speed, by the way, because the turns are just stupidly slow if you don't have it turned on in the first place. Your card library is where you manage your deck. Now, here's the thing. This is only useful in multiplayer, and I haven't been able to get a multiplayer match working, so, you know, screw that. But it's a little bit slow and a little bit jerky, and it takes a while to load, so... Alright, anyway, I've played a few matches of this, so I pray to God that I'm actually capable of talking about this game at this point. The idea is that you fight all these enemies in the card game, and you can unlock specific rewards, as you can see in the bottom right corner there, rewards. You can unlock a card backing, an avatar, 2 different cards, and a background. And sometimes some enemies have more than that as well. So, like see this guy here has 3 cards, a card backing, and a background. So, let's just go up against the tutorial to explain how this game's played. Yes, the tutorial is a fat-ass donut Drake. I don't know why. I don't think I will ever know why. Alright, so... You always go first. There's no coin flipping or anything like that, which is a little bit disappointing. Alright, to start with, you have your faction cards over here, which are basically the guys that fight for you. You've got your heroes, your villains, and your merc points. Now... Every card, in the middle they have their merc point in their point counter. So this guy's a green card, so he's a villain. You have 2 villain points, 2 hero points, and 2 merc points at the start of this match. Other matches have more faction points and more faction cards. But basically, this guy requires 4 villain points to bring out. You get 1 villain point, 1 merc point, and 1 hero point at the start of every single turn. So saving up will do you a favour. Also, some cards have effects, but I'll get onto that later. Top left corner is your attack, and the top right corner is the card's health. Now, when you attack another enemy faction card, one of these, you'll take off that amount of points off their health. And if they get to 0 or under, obviously they'll be destroyed. And you also have your own health, which if you get to 0 or under, you'll be destroyed as well. Now, also, all these cards have their own little effects. Like, for example, this card here, Rika Raja, has a effect, all player factions +1, so all 3 of those go up 1 point, and it attacks Pinkerton for 7 damage. Some cards actually do specific things to other cards, like Chase down here, for people who are aware of Uncharted's plot, attacks Dante for 3 damage straight away. But let's just go back to Rika Raja. That icon there means as soon as the card is played, the effect will happen. So, as soon as you put it down, you'll get 1 point for hero, villain, and merc. However, unless there's a specific card that I don't know of, you can only play one faction card per turn. Now, this guy, Bank 1 Fortune card, I'll get onto the Fortune cards in a second, but that little symbol there means every turn that he's out on the field, other than his first turn, he'll use that effect. Let's see if I can find any more examples. That power-up means that... yeah, that's one of the more painful parts of this game. But Yeah, and reveals deities. Alright. So let's just put down this card first. Got all my factions increased by 1. Now, on every turn after you put down your faction card, you also have the option of, well, you have to pick one of these, which is a fortune card, which is one of these 3 face-down ones. So, sometimes some of them will be revealed, like a specific card will reveal, excuse me, a specific card will reveal some of these, one of these fortune cards or more. So if you tap one, here it is. Yeah, here's the main problem. A lot of these cards, and most of the fortune cards, have something that doubled if you collect them in Uncharted Gold and Abyss. I'll touch on that later, but for now, let's just pay attention to the actual card itself. So down in the bottom right corner there, you see 14. Now that's its fortune value. Each player starts off with 0 fortune on a default match, although some matches do start you with 15 or more. And what you do with the fortune card is you have the option to bank them immediately by putting them in that treasure chest, at which point you'll get 5 fortune straight away. There's no cost or anything involved. You'll just get 5 fortune, not a problem. But, however, if you put them on a card, like if you put them on one of your faction cards, you can... How do I explain it? If your faction card destroys a faction card that's opposite to it, as you can see, it can only do the card right in front of it, unless specified otherwise on the card. I hate my phone. But, yeah, as long as you destroy a card while a faction card is on there, you'll get that faction card banked, and you will get a lot more points. A lot more fortune points. So, it's really a bit of risk-reward. Do you want to throw away the card early and get a small amount of fortune points, or wait or see if you can finish off an enemy? And also, if your card is equipped with a fortune card, your faction card gets destroyed, you'll lose that fortune card and it'll go to the opposite player. So, yeah, you want to avoid that. Once you put down a faction card, move on to the resources. Now, resource cards require resources, which again is basically what the fortunes get you, whether if you want to discard it for 5 or hold on to it and try and get more. And you've got a lot of options. Like a lot of these cards, this one puts your defense up, this one puts your attack up. Some of them do have other bonuses, for example, but I don't seem to have one of them right now. But I know there is there's a pistol card that if you equip it to Drake, and Drake specifically, he gets 3+ attack. But for now, let's try and let our girl survive by equipping one of these to her. Oh, and also, you can equip 1 attack, 1 defense, and 1 artifact card at a time. And artifacts come up in the fortune, I think, and you can also equip 3 fortunes at a time as well. So let's just give her a bit more health to go with. Can't attack on the first turn. So you have to basically you have to wait till the next turn. So he's put down, hold on, let's just stop the game for a second. He's put down Eddie's Pirates. Random rival card takes 50% damage and an extra attack, so when he attacks another one of the enemies gets extra damage. Also, he's just equipped him with a +1 pistol. And yep, can't attack yet. He's extremely weak. If your card can attack, it will attack. There's nothing stopping it from attacking each turn if you want it to. So, we can spawn this guy now. And he'll bank 1 fortune card a turn, so we can just keep putting stuff out. We can also spawn this Archaeologist, which does the same thing, but has less stats. And also a less spawn cost, but I think we'll just stick with this guy for the minute, because he's the most powerful. Let's flip over this card. Oh, they're all 9s. Well, considering that my Rikaraja here is about to take out this guy, let's just put the fortune straight on her, because she'll just bank both of those cards right afterwards. Let's see. We can give her the pistol, or we can give our villain card here the pistol. I think we'll give our villain card the pistol. She attacks and the card is gone. The guy had no fortune, so it has no effect, but it does free up the field. If your cards can attack directly, then they've already been out for 1 turn, they will attack your opponent's health points directly, as you can see right there. getting your opponent down to 0 health points wins you the game. And now it's my turn. Okay, so we put down a Rikaraja too. You usually get a prompt on... Oh, excuse me, I'm not feeling too well. You usually get a prompt on the right side of the screen telling you what resource card you picked up. It's not that important. So... Can't bring out any faction card right now. You do have the option to skip placing a faction card by pressing that skip button, but it's not really that, what's the word I'm looking for? Recommended. Although you can skip if you need to build up some extra cards. So, I'm not going to worry about Rikaraja attacking me, because she only has like 2 attack, and I've got 25 health, so it's not like it's going to make much difference. Flip over a card here. Oh, it's a 9. I guess I could bank it. I guess I could put it on a card, because then it'll just get banked next turn. Let's see. We have a 4 attack gun here, so let's just put that on somebody who can use it effectively. There we go. Gun the attacks. So yeah, I've taken off most of his health points this turn already. So I don't think I got that much to worry about. This is a tutorial match, so, you know, it is extremely easy to win. So he's just taking his turn. And I get attacked for about 2 health points, but it's not much to worry about, is it? Alright, yep, I got my, thanks to my Gabriel Roman's effect, I banked that card automatically. This guy here reveals deities, which is basically just a type of fortune, so you can see it. Let's see. Well, I can spawn, Marisa. So... Should I oh, well, I can spawn Marisa, because, like, what's the point? I'm just going to win this turn anyway, so... Whoops. Alright, let's just bring her out. Alright, she found a deity, but that's pretty low. Yep. It was a low value, so I decided to give something else a go. Here, take this. And also, I'll get Rikaraja on her attack too. Alright, here's one funny thing. See, this card is worth this card costs 6 resources to spawn if you have the trophy from Uncharted Golden Abyss that's attack doubles. But I've got another card right here that does the same thing, except if you equip it to Drake, it does even more. And then there's a card here that costs 1 extra resource, but has the exact same effect. It's just, it feels weird how the Uncharted Golden Abyss promotion kind of crosses over into this, because I don't feel they did it right. I'll explain a little bit more later, maybe after my second game, because I will have more than 1 game. Alright, so that's game, set, and match. I have 1 against Donut Fatass. Also, you can, if you tap, when you tap, they get shot, so I like to pretend I'm tapping him to shoot him. Alright, so, let's go back to Fortune Hunter again. We got, I guess I'll play against Blaine, because I haven't played him yet. I'll probably lose too, but let's just go up against him. I hope this is a good enough explanation of the game's mechanics. It's a fun game to play, especially when it gets harder and gets more tactical. The only problem with the single-player matches, though, is that, well, you have to use specific pre-built decks, so you can't kick their ass, and also sometimes some specific situations are set out against you, because look, for some reason I've gone this archaeologist straight out for no explainable reason. Let's see. Well, I can bring this guy out and start making fortune cards straight away. That's probably a good idea. Let's flip over this. Whoa! What's this? Rival Merc cards damaged Rival Merc cards damage 2 with Pinkerton Rika attack bonus +3. I am definitely going to put this on... Oh god, because I don't know which one is going to get their ass whooped. So I'll just give it to this guy. Okay, now that I've got some extra resources, let's just bump up his defense. So I'm going to get 45 resources next turn. No doubt about that. That's going to be a huge boost to my early game. Because the more resource sources you get, the better cards you can bring out to start with. Oh! That's not good. Hold on, let's see that. Attack any rival card for 3 damage. Damn. Okay, so... he's going to equip a resource to his guy. And that's going to do 4 damage to me, but I'm in a good position because I'm not going to get hurt by that too badly. Let's see. Yep, there's my 45 resources, so I'm going to have a lot of resources to bring out my own resource cards. Let's see, reveals deities, reveals menagerie, that's another type of fortune. This guy's also got really high health, so this might be a good idea to bring out. Let's just flip a card here. Okay, 9. Let's see, well... I don't have anything that I can equip to my archaeologist to make him win this turn, which is kind of sucky. So, we're going to put this on this guy. And we're going to... Well, I think I should invest in my resources, but... Alright, I'll give this guy a bit of an attack boost, so maybe he stands a chance of taking out Blaine. But I don't see that happening. Okay, so he's brought out a Gabriel Roman, and he's sending another resource card, another fortune card straight to the brink. Also, he's attaching his guy with some extra defense. Okay, I've been hurt, but not completely taken out. A good strategy in this game I've found is to try and save as much of your one stack. So save your heroes, your villains, or your mert points, and just focus on spawning 2 and saving 1. Because especially in the early game, these cards here can be a lifesaver. They destroy pretty much everything on screen. Let's see. So if I put her down, I can immediately bank a fortune card. But if I bring this guy out here, attack any rival card for 2 damage, which means I can bring this guy out immediately, take down Blaine to 3 health points, which will be able to be destroyed by my archaeologist, excuse me, and then I can bring out a resource card on top of Odessa Miners to take out the other guy as well, which means I would own. So let's do that. Let's flip over a fortune card. Oh. Damn. I'll be right back. I think I hear someone knocking at my door. Alright, I'm back. My apologies. Someone was not knocking at my door. Well, I don't have anybody to, Alright, let's just equip this guy directly. There we go. Now, who do I want to equip with this defensive bonus? Well, I can... Let's just equip this guy with a basic defense boost. Okay, so that guy's not dead yet. But there goes Blaine, and I get his resources, so I have 89 resources right now. I'm pretty much destroying this guy. Oh, he's just brought out something really strong. This isn't going to be pretty. Alright, so my guy got hurt, but it didn't hurt him that badly. Let's hope I picked up something good. Yes! Massive attack boost. Now, I've got a choice. Do I want to take out Elaine this turn, or do I want to take out that bastard on the left there, Gabriel? Let's see what I want to do. No, well, I could spawn a guy first, so let's just focus on that for the time being. Bank 1 fortune card immediately. Attacks Dante for 3 damage, but I haven't seen Dante yet, funnily enough. Might be one of the end bosses. And Elena Fisher. Let's bring out Elena Fisher here. Okay, now that that's done, let's just have something to flip it. Who am I going to take out first? Well, I think the archaeologist wants this resource. Then I will equip this to him. Yes, yeah, you can only have one attack card in place at a time, so there we go. Okay, Gabriel's hurt, but he's not down for the count. There goes her. More resources for me, and 1 direct damage. Weakling. Okay, so I'm gonna lose my my Odessa miners soon. He's displayed Descendants, which ignores offensive bonuses. Right. He's just giving them a bit more defense to buff up their defense. Okay, I've just lost that guy. That's not going to be very pleasant. But now I get to do 11 direct damage to this guy because he left one slot. The slots that both Elena and Archaeologist are attacking undefended. So I could put this guy down immediately, but it's not going to be able to attack him. He'll probably be taken out next turn by that guy. Okay, let's just skip that turn for the time being, because I'll probably be able to get a little bit of extra power on that guy. You know, I could probably just trash this fortune card, because I don't really see the point in keeping it around. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Okay, Bennett. And because I can, let's just give her a damage boost and get crap load of damage done this turn. 17 down to 8. And a little bit of extra damage to the Descendants. Now the cool thing is, if he puts a... Yeah, if he didn't put that bastard there... Oh, attack any rival card for 3 down. Oh, it's gone! Oh, crap. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yep. Ouch. That's going to hurt a bit. Alright, well, let's see what we pick up this turn, huh? I got a +3 attack bonus. That's pretty good. So, if I just... What should I do, guys? Should I give Elena the attack bonus and just put out another guy so I don't take that much damage, just in case my plan fails? Because if I... Great, this is difficult. Actually, I will put you here. Because now this way, I'm gonna attack him this turn anyway. So if I get if I put the extra damage card onto Elena, and then I might as well put him on there. If I put the extra damage card onto Elena, he'll have 1 HP left, and then he'll have 2 open slots to contend with. So I'm going to win next turn no matter what. This is very good news. See? So he's on 1 HP, and he's got 2 exposed lanes. So there's no way I can not lose this fight. Just, yep, brought out a card that attacked me, not a problem. He's equipping his resources and his fortunes. Here come the attacks directly on me, but they're not going to kill me. Although I will admit, if I didn't have Elena ready to attack right now, I'd be in a bit of trouble. Let's see, what can we do? Well, I don't see any point in doing anything, really, because she's going to attack and I'm going to win, so... Let's just skip straight to the fortune. And I have nothing but defense up in cards, so I might as well use some of them. Here comes the attack, and I win. And that's it. That's a successful round. Now, at the end of each round, except for the first one, because the first one unlocks you a specific character card, because if you beat the character the first time, you'll get the rival card. But if you replay the same guy a few times, you'll get to unlock his, you'll get to unlock extra cards and bonuses from him, like I said earlier. And it keeps going like that, basically. There's a lot of opponents in the base game. The Uncharted 2 and 3 packs don't have as much content to them, but they still have a fair few fights in them, as you can see. And as you can see here as well, sometimes the fights will require a specific goal. So why don't we try that? Let's keep Suited Drake alive for five rounds. Sounds interesting. Typical bloody ankle talk. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, there's something funny I want to show off just before I give my final opinions on this game, but it can wait. So let's see. Keep Suited Drake alive for 5 rounds. As you can see, there's no frickin' way I can kill this guy in 5 rounds unless I'm extremely lucky. Let's see. What can he do? He can bank 2 fortune cards and he reveals artifacts. Also, he looks fucking stunning. Play hero villain factions, play hero factions, and attack any rival card for 2 damage. Those will be useful. For now, I think I'll bring out this guy, because he has a useful ability. Let's bring out a fortune. I'll take that. And I'll equip him with a defense card straight away. Now, as I said earlier, all the single-player scenarios have specific decks that you're forced to play with in specific scenarios. So sometimes it's annoying. And also, he gets all his health back, apparently, because that sucks. He just bring out a big bloody bastard. That's not pleasant at all. And he just... What the hell was that? Okay, let's have a look at his card. Charlie Carter, attack any rival card for 3 damage. If Charlie Carter attack... Ah, Christ. Oh god, there's quotes from the games. Perfect for playing billiards or smashing across your enemy's face. You headbutted me, Drake. Alright, I got a little swept up in the moment, Cutter. This is silly. Okay, so he's got his turn. He's had his turn, and now it's mine. Also, why didn't I bank that card? I guess I... Ignores attack timer. Now, that's a useful ability. Ignoring the attack timer means you can attack anytime you damn well please. So, but unfortunately, I don't really have... Unfortunately, there's no real point to that. So, let's... I'll just bring this guy out. Yep, just damage him, because I don't see any point in bringing anyone else out at this point. Let's bring out another fortune card, because I know Drake's going to win this battle. Let's see, should I give him more defense or more attack? Well, he's already got the defense he needs. So let's just give him extra attack boosts. And he attacks. And I get lots of resources. Brilliant. Now it's his turn. What's this? Oh, it's the possessed djinn. Oh, he immediately equips it with resources. That's going to be nasty. And he also equipped it with 2 attack bonus. So yeah, that guy's gone. Also, I assume that I'm going to have to keep myself alive throughout this whole battle, which is kind of going to suck. Well, I've got heaps of resources right now. What does this guy do? Suited Sullivan. Player healed by Merc point total. Bank 1 fortune card. That's interesting. I can save him. Actually, that might be the best thing to do. If I put this guy out, I can hurt this guy by 2, so he's at 1 health. Bring out a fortune card to put on Drake once more. And let's see. I have... If Marlowe or Marlowe's agents, defense +4, attack +1, defense +3. Let's bring this guy's attack defense up by 3. Just so that the djinn can't hurt him too much. Alright, round 3, Rival's turn, so I need to keep him alive for 2 more rounds. I seem to be doing okay, but if I'm not careful, oh Christ, this thing can attack straight away? Oh, dear God, that's going to be painful. That's going to be really painful. Thank God I saved that other guy. Yeah, I think I just got a defense boost. And I just got hurt by 5. That's going to suck hard. Okay, so it's round 4. I'm doing okay, but I could be doing better. Let's see. I don't want to put that guy down because I'm going to be able to spawn this guy. And this guy. So, what's my choices here? Well, I can take another 5 damage. But that would be very painful. What else can I do? Well, if I put this guy out straight away, he puts the hero faction up by 2 straight away. Well, no, he can't, because then he'd be... Well, if I put him out just to defend against this attack, then it'll save me the health points, and then next turn I'll be able to spawn Sullivan anyway, so it'll be fine. Okay, let's, I'm basically just trying to keep myself alive here at this point. Let's give Drake some more fortune. Is there anyone I should equip with more attack? That would probably be the, that would probably be Eddie Raja. He's a fucking weakling, by the way. It's like he gets the jump attack and then, you know, stuff all. Let's give him... Oh, I don't want to give him the really powerful attack card because that's just going to suck for him. Oh. Well, I guess I'll give him the really powerful attack card so we can get rid of that. Oh, see? This game can be surprisingly tactical if you let it. Oh, man. Let's see. What the hell am I supposed to do? I think I'll just discard a card. You can discard a card if you don't want to use any, but it's pretty useful. Because I know Eddie is going to die anyway, so... Alright, so it's round 4 Arrival's turn, so I need to keep him alive for 1 more turn. Yeah, he gets a bunch of resources. That's not going to be pleasant. He's also put down something that does 2 attack or to something else. Also, he's going to get another bunch of resources. Thankfully, Drake is going to be extremely hard to kill this round. So, I think I've succeeded in keeping him alive, which is what I was planning on doing. Although I'm going to want to spawn something to keep him from destroying my health points. Okay, what can I do? I can bring this guy out, take any rival card for 2 health, so... Is there anything else I can do? Player healed by... Ooh, that'd be perfect! Player healed by Merc Point total. I've got 5 Merc Points, so... If I put him in the right place... He's not going to be able to do enough damage to me to kill me this turn, so let's just put him out here. Also, they do a combo, so I imagine they do more damage. And I can also bank a card, so let's just bank this and get some resources. Oh, what's this? Attack +1 if Perez card max health +1, if Dante fortune value +1. Okay, that's an interesting one. Let's... Oh, well, I don't want to... Oh, well, I can give it to him, because if he... Well, it's not like it matters, because he's not going to attack this turn anyway. Yeah, that's it. I think the match is over. I have won. Let's just put this guy down here. Put this guy down here. Thank you. Yep, his turn. Yeah, I've definitely won this. Yeah, even with that damage boost, he doesn't stand a chance of taking out Drake. That should do it. Let's shoot Charlie Cutter in the... bollocks. My favourite word. Bollocks. Tap. Alright, so yeah, I get his card. And... yeah, we can just... I'll just go back. And if we go to Uncharted... Yep, Victor Sullivan. Defeats Sully. Yep. Okay, so that's Uncharted Fight for Fortune. At least a single player. I'd show you multiplayer, but multiplayer is broken. I can't get into any matches. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, but basically, your card library is meant for only... I'm editing your deck for multiplayer, and I'll just go and show you what... Let's just check out the faction builder, for example. You see, it takes a long time to load, and the interface is a little bit slow. And you can't even drag it across the bottom like this. Oh, you can, but it's really precise. Alright, well, that's that. My main problem with this game is that you have to have Uncharted Golden Abyss. You basically have to have it to get the best experience out of this game, because those cards make a definite difference. I mean, unless you're willing to play all the way through Fortune Hunter to figure out if the cards you unlock from that... excuse me. Unless you play through Fortune Hunter and figure out if the cards that you unlock near the end are just as good as the ones that you would get from all the upgrades, which I really don't find likely. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Anybody else who you fight against, whether it be a friend on your friends list, someone you pass or play to, actually, good point to show off. You can do pass and play, which is pretty cool. But, yeah, just multiplayer is going to be extremely hard with someone who has Uncharted Golden Abyss, because if they've platinumed to that game, they will have stupidly powerful cards, and beginners just will not stand a chance. So, it just doesn't feel fair. I mean, like, I feel that, for a game with this much content in it, because, I mean, you can do a crap load of fights, if they included Uncharted Golden Abyss, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3, all of them, in just one pack, and then, like, included an unlock thing that said, okay, you don't need Uncharted Golden Abyss, just have everything unlocked for you at the start, I feel that would be a whole lot better, but I'm surprised Ben didn't take that route, because pretty much everybody else does, don't they? Yeah, if you want the best experience of this game, you're gonna want to have to platinum Uncharted Golden Abyss first. Yeah, there's 5 out of 37. Yeah, it's a shame though, because if it didn't have that, it would be a really good game, and unfortunately the multiplayer is pretty much dead, or at least it's not working for me. God damn it. I'm not sure what else I have to say. Except there's something really funny I want to show off. First fight in Uncharted 2's campaign, Pima. Watch this. Speaking Tibetan. Why? Why can't you have it in English? Or why can't you have, like, Tibetan speech written out in English and then have the English translation written below it? That's so freaking stupid. What's the idea? Okay. Okay, that's all I wanted to show off there. I'm sorry, I felt that really needed to be shown. You can save and quit and come back to a game later, but if you fight anybody else, your save game's overwritten. That's a little bit annoying, but not that bad. Can't really complain about that. But, yeah, I'm not sure what else I have to show you. That's Uncharted Fight for Fortune, ladies and gentlemen. If this game had, like, a $15 bundle that had all the DLC and every card unlocked, so you didn't have to suffer through, well, I'm not going to say suffer through, because Uncharted Golden Abyss is a good game. If it had all the Golden Abyss cards unlocked for, like, $15 with all the DLC and such, it would be a well-worthy purchase. But I just don't see it working very well right now, due to the fact that you have to go through Uncharted Golden Abyss to get the best decks. This is a shame, really. Well, this has been BlueMaxima.